Setting, Main Street, Maple Ridge, population 4,000. The annual Veterans Parade rolled down the two-lane street lined with flags and folding chairs. Kids waved paper flags while brass bands played. At the edge of the crowd stood Sarah Holt, 32, a calm, sharp-eyed woman in a denim jacket. No one knew much about her, just that she had moved back home last spring. Didn't she serve in the Marines? Whispered Mrs. Ellery, the bakery owner. Yeah, replied Tom, the mechanic, but no one knows what she did there. The parade halted when a group of Marines arrived for the ceremony. A tall, square-jawed Colonel Briggs took the mic, scanning the crowd. Colonel Briggs, if there are any veterans here today, step forward. State your name and call sign.
Make this
Sarah, quietly.
a turning point.
Not today. The colonel spotted her hesitation. You there, front row. Step up, Marine. The crowd turned. Sarah exhaled, stepped forward, and saluted. Colonel Briggs, rank and call sign? Sarah, Staff Sergeant Sarah Holt. Call sign Phantom 7. The colonel froze. The microphone crackled in the silence. His eyes widened. Colonel Briggs, Phantom 7. You're her? Sarah. Yes, sir, the townspeople whispered.
Here.
The name meant nothing to them, but to Marines, it was legend.
Last time. Maybe
A
you're
young
right about
reporter
the new
from the
approach. I'm
local
glad you're
paper,
considering it.
Eli
It could really
Carter,
make a
ran
difference.
up. Eli, Colonel, what's Phantom 7? Colonel Briggs. She saved 34 Marines in Kandahar. Alone. Night op gone wrong. She brought every one of them home. Command never told the press her name. The crowd gasped. Sarah's face softened, embarrassed. Sarah, it wasn't just me, sir. We were a team. But the colonel just shook his head, pride in his eyes. The town buzzed that afternoon. At the diner, old veterans lifted their coffee cups in quiet salute. Teenagers Googled Phantom 7 on their phones. Sarah sat alone by the window, tracing the rim of her mug. Martha, the waitress. You really did all that? Sarah did what needed to be done. Her humility spoke louder than any medal. A week later, the colonel invited her to the local high school gym for Veterans Career Day. Rows of students sat with blank faces, half listening. Sarah took the mic, nervous. Sarah, you don't need to wear a uniform to serve your country. You serve by showing up every day for your community. She told them about teamwork, leadership, and courage under pressure. Her voice steadied. Kids leaned forward. When a student asked, "What do you do now?" Sarah smiled. She rolled out a small wooden model, her own design. A prosthetic arm prototype she'd been building for disabled veterans using scrap materials from the local workshop. Sarah, if we can't give them back their limbs, we can give them back their grip. The gym erupted in applause. After her talk, Colonel Briggs approached her backstage. Colonel Briggs, you could have taken a Pentagon post, you know. Sarah, I'd rather build something here. These kids need to see what's possible. He nodded. Phantom 7, still leading from the front. By the next month, the high school shop class had joined her project. Local welders donated tools. The diner started a fundraiser. The news headline read, Small Town Builds Hope, led by local hero Phantom 7. Under the summer sun, the town gathered at the community park. Sarah presented the first finished prosthetic to a local veteran who'd lost his hand years ago. When he flexed his new fingers, the crowd cheered. Tears ran down faces, pride, gratitude, and unity. Sarah, smiling. You don't stop serving when the war ends. You just find new ways. Months later, the workshop had expanded. Kids from neighboring towns visited to learn. A sign hung over the door. Phantom 7 Project, built by hands that care. Sarah looked up at it, sunlight on her face.